Hey Hastings, welcome to your Daily Explainer for Monday, August 3rd, 2026. The folks over at HastingsNow.com recently asked for a gorgeous, factual video that a good group of local residents will love to watch, so we've built this explainer to do exactly that. We're going to map out your sunny weather and then take a quick, fascinating trip back in time. Okay, let's dive right in. Right out of the gate, look at that, a high of 86 degrees and plenty of sunshine. We're talking about a classic, absolutely gorgeous summer Monday here in Minnesota. If you've been putting off a walk by the river or, maybe locking in those patio dinner plans, this is it. The weather is practically begging you to get outside today. Today's Hastings weather outlook, mapping out your sunny Monday. So, here's how the day is going to unfold. Your morning commute? Picture perfect. Sunny, dry, with just a super light south wind, maybe 5 to 10 miles an hour. Just an ideal start. Now, as we roll into the afternoon, we hit that 86-degree peak, and it gets a little breezier. Those south winds kick up to around 10 to 15 miles an hour. Nothing crazy, just enough to rustle the trees and patio umbrellas. And then tonight, things cool down to a really comfortable 67 degrees. The breeze sticks around, and you'll probably notice some clouds rolling in after dark. Section 2. Planning your summer Monday. What to grab before you head up. Okay, let's talk prep. You're definitely going to want lightweight, breathable clothes today. Throw on those sunglasses, grab the sunscreen, because that sun is going to be beaming all day long. And hey, if you're hitting Levy Park or just doing some yard work, you absolutely need a water bottle. Stay hydrated, right? But the best part of this list? Leave the rain gear at home. We've got 0 rain in the daytime forecast. Love to see it. I actually had to include this little joke from Hastings Now because it just perfectly nails the vibe today. The sunshine booked a Hastings patio table for Monday. The south breeze hagged along and said, "Don't worry, I'm a big fan." Okay, yeah, a little cheesy, I know, but it totally sums up this breezy, beautiful day. Anyway, with that in our back pockets, let's zoom out a bit and look at some history. Section 3, a little time capsule, August 3rd throughout history. First stop in the time machine, the year is 1892. So on this exact day in 1892, Congress transferred federally owned land over to Minnesota's control to help establish Itasca State Park. Now, why do we care about that down here in Hastings? Well, that park protects Lake Itasca, which is literally the headwaters of the Mississippi River. That is a direct, natural upstream connection to the very same river rolling right past our backyards today. Protecting that water source over 130 years ago is exactly why we still get to enjoy it now. Pretty cool, right? All right, let's fast forward a bit. The year is 1923. Early in the morning on August 3rd, there was this incredibly quiet, private transfer of presidential power. After the sudden death of President Harding, Vice President Calvin Coolidge was actually visiting family in Plymouth, Vermont. His dad happened to be a notary public. So in this small, quiet room with just a few witnesses, a father literally administered the oath of office to his own son, making him the 30th president of the United States. Just a wildly intimate moment in American history right on this day. And finally, we jump forward again to August 3rd, 1958, for a massive leap in engineering. On this day, the nuclear-powered sub, the USS Nautilus, pulled off something people thought was impossible. It became the very first ship to reach the geographic North Pole, and it did it by traveling entirely underneath the polar ice cap. This was a total game-changer. It proved a submarine could literally cross the top of the world underwater, which completely revolutionized naval engineering, navigation, and Arctic exploration all at once. Just an absolute masterclass in human ingenuity. Section 4. Make the most of today. Wrapping up your Hastings morning. So before we wrap up, just a quick reminder. While today looks absolutely stellar, Midwest summer weather, it can turn on a dime. It's always a good idea to peek at the official National Weather Service radar before you head out for the afternoon, just in case a pop-up storm tries to sneak in. But assuming those skies stay crystal clear, your main takeaway today is simple. Make time for the outdoors. You got an 86-degree Monday waiting for you out there. Think about it. August 3rd has given us quiet presidential transitions, massive leaps in tech, and the protection of the very river that anchors our town. History was literally made on this date. So, I'll leave you with this. How are you going to make the most of your August 3rd here in Hastings? Get out there, soak up the sunshine, and maybe make a little history of your own. Thanks for hanging out with me for this explainer, and have an awesome Monday.